Hello. Wednesday, yeah? Another day, another things to be repaired. What do I want to speak today, yeah? It's about how easy you can be wrong. And I've been wrong with this laptop, what I have here, yeah? So let's speak first about Dell and HP chargers, yeah? Let me take this out. Let's speak about that, yeah? On the Dell and HP chargers, yeah? You have one more pin in the middle. And actually, if the voltage from that pin is missing, is not reaching the motherboard, the laptop probably will not start. So you have no light and we press the power, nothing happen, yeah? So how do you check the HP and Dell chargers, yeah? Let's check under the microscope, yeah? The microscope, it's off. Okay, you see that? So that's the charger. Now actually the voltage, you check the voltage on the ground, you keep the ground here. And the plus, yeah, here. So you can see on the multimeter, check there 19 volts, yeah. So that's how you check Dell and HP chargers, yeah. But also in the middle you have one pin, yeah. On our case, like 14 volts, you can see there. So actually this pin goes straight to the chip who control the first two MOSFETs, yeah. And the chip identify the charger and set up the charging current, yeah. If you have a weak charger or a good charger, or so that's the reason why that pin is there on Dell and HP laptops, yeah. Without this pin probably the laptop will not come on, yeah. The customer comes with, yeah, that's the customer charging port. So was not doing nothing, no charging, no nothing, yeah. So look, that's the customer one, and that's another one. We can see on the customer one the metal pins are missing. You can see, probably are pushed inside, but that's not the idea. Look at the charger. You can see, look, it's going inside so easily, you see. And the customer has also, yeah, the middle pin was missing on the customer charger, yeah. So I come with this, yeah. This is another one, yeah, which is, this is okay, it's okay. And now we have the laptop. It's a HP laptop. What HP is? It's a HP model 15-N031SA. Okay. And on the motherboard, let me take the screen out. We don't need the screen. And obviously, based on that thing, based on the customer has the middle pin bent, based on the things, the charging port is like that, it's moving freely inside. I said it's a charging port issue, yeah, and I've been so wrong. And I plugged the new charging port, that's the new one, and I said, you know what, let's check the voltage. and I plug the charger. Obviously it's no light here. I took the multimeter, ground plus, and we have 19 volts. But even with the lady one, I have 19 volts. Yeah, with the other one. And I said, you know, let's check the middle pin. And I check all those pins. And the middle pin is supposed to be, I think, here. And it's like nothing. And I say, you know what? Probably this is a motherboard issue. And the middle pin is shorted somewhere on the board. And I say, you know what, let's check exactly if the motherboard is good. And here we have the two MOSFETs. But obviously, yeah, you see the first MOSFET and the second one. So that's my first MOSFET. And I have 19. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah. 60. Yeah. Okay, so we have 19 here. We have 19 on this output. Yeah. This is the second MOSFET. We have 19 here. But on the output of this one, we have nothing. Okay. And I said, you know, that's normal. So if the middle pin is missing, obviously, the power manager will not open the MOSFET. And when I check with the multimeter, let me plug out the charger. Now the charger is plugged out. And what will check? You will check if it's short. Maybe you have a short. So checking this with the ground. No, sorry, let me switch on diode. Diode or ohms, same thing. Actually it's not short. Yeah, on the other side. Same thing. It's not short. It's not short there, yeah? 1 second, yeah? 1 second. Okay. So basically it's not short. And I said, you know what? I can't trust the multimeter. And I took the power supply, let's say 19. Yeah. Now let's check with the power supply. Ground plus, and we have a short. The limit right now is like half of amp. So we can see the drop of the voltage goes down around 3.2 volts. So we have not a short, we have a partial short, yeah? Obviously I stopped searching for you know, the middle pin thing, because we have a short. That's the main issue here. So that's the way how we can be very, very wrong. So actually we have a motherboard thing. I haven't started the video from the beginning. Okay, I haven't started because, you know, we are fixing motherboards. I cannot do videos about fixing a charging port. It's not like, you know, I'm trying to do like nice video. But this one, you know, I was about swearing, you know, it's a charging port issue, but it's not. Actually, it's a motherboard, so we have a short on the motherboard, yeah? Again, yeah? Don't play with the power supply on the motherboard if you don't know what you are doing. Starting from yesterday, I get people texting me, they start shorting actually the 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 MOSFETs on the power supplies. You can't do something like that. No, that's impossible. It's nearly unbelievable. But anyway, we have a short. Again, the charging port, the first MOSFET, the second MOSFET, and on the output of the second MOSFET we have a short. Okay, let's go with 1 amp and see what is getting hot on this motherboard, yeah? Let me switch on the other one. And we can check. I haven't checked, so I have no idea what is in short. No idea. Well, you know what I will try? Probably I'll try that freezing spray. Someone told me that can be better to find what is getting hot. No. There's nothing getting hot here. Maybe on the other side of the board. Okay. So there's nothing getting hot? How this is possible? Because that amp goes somewhere. We have 1 amp. Partial short. Yeah. Wow. How this is possible, the RAM memory to get hot? That's crazy. Never found RAM memory on short. So now you'll think it's a RAM memory issue, but I don't think it's a RAM memory issue. Again. One second. Okay. Let me explain you, yeah, 1 second. Let me grab a paper. No, actually we don't need paper, we have computer. Paint. It's more easy on paper. Let me grab a paper, yeah? 1 second. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't checked these things, I avoid checking things before, just video to be real, I don't want to be a fake video. So never when I do a video, I didn't check the things before. If I'm saying I checked, as mean I checked, but otherwise I didn't check. This one I haven't checked before, yeah? The power supply, all these power supplies, yeah? You have two MOSFETs, yeah? Usually they are channel N. These are together, yeah? Here are together. Here is ground, yeah? Here is plus, easy, yeah? And here is gate. The gate going on some chip. They control the, but that's not important. Get concentrated on those MOSFETs. And the arrow should be like that if it's channel N. Yeah? From here, that's the path, two MOSFETs, yeah? Coil. And on the out of the coil you have actually the power rail, yeah? From here you have a capacitor, an electrolytic one. But here on the plus, yeah? That's the plus. You have few caps, ceramic caps, yeah? They don't have plus and minus, yeah? So that's the path of the power supply, yeah? So here you have plus 19, yeah? This is a power supply. Let's say the this is RAM power supply, yeah? But all the power supplies are the same. On the RAM one, here on the output, here is the output, yeah? So I should have 1.45 volts, yeah? In the case this is getting shorted, yeah, I will have 0. But if this is getting shorted, all my 19 will come here. And actually, instead of 1.45 volts, probably I will have more. Yeah? The limit is low, so it's like 1 amp. So we'll check the voltage and we will see if here inside of the MOSFET we have a short. Yeah? But again, don't play with the power supply on the power, you know, with the lab power supply on the motherboard. On the motherboard power supply, obviously if you short one MOSFET, you know, they text me, you know, I see you replace the MOSFET with a wire, I will never do this again, because looks like I'm a very bad example. They start shorting these MOSFETs. Obviously if you short this MOSFET, your 19 volts will be on your power rail. That's logical, yeah? So let's see again how many volts do we have on RAM memory, yeah? Ground. And I will try to keep, so this is the power supply. Let's put the limit a little below. And we have the MOSFET, it's still short. Let's check the voltage on RAM. Mouse. Voltage. We have like 3 volts on RAM memory. 3 volts, you can see there, look, 3 volts. So this RAM memory probably is already dead. So what I predict, that MOSFET is on short, so probably that's what it is. That MOSFET, it is on short. Okay, let me try to find that power supply. No, I haven't took out the RAM, because if you, now the voltage is kept low by the RAM, but if you take out the RAM, probably something else from this power rail will get hot. So let's find the 3.3 volts power supply, yeah? It's easy. I can plug back the RAM memory. I can go on, you have a lot of capacitors on the RAM memory. Diode or continuity, yeah? Let's be sure it's no ground. It is ground on the other side. Okay. Now let's go on the coils. You see you have the coils? And it's beeping here. Obviously I go on this one because this is the nearest one from the RAM memory. Okay, if this is a power supply, I should have some MOSFETs. And I do have, I have only one. Why? That's weird. So how can be only one MOSFET? Can be power supply there with one MOSFET. Can be. Let me see if this is going to the MOSFET. It is going to the MOSFET. Okay, this is not on short. Hmm? 1 second. Okay, yeah. Let's check different power supply. Even this power supply has only one MOSFET. Can be a double MOSFET. Can be. But okay, so this with this is on short and that's not normal, yeah. Yeah. Let me take out the MOSFET. I think that's the issue. I think it's a double MOSFET, yeah? What do you think? Yeah, it is a double MOSFET. And you have short. Here is no short. Here is no short, but it's short. Yeah. The MOSFET exactly which I told you. 1 second, no. All three are together. And these all four are together. No. Yeah. Okay, don't get it. So, what do I know? I know from this coil, yeah, this. This is, yeah, that's the output, okay. And we have 19 here on the MOSFET. It's a short. So the 1.35 volts power rail is shorted with 19. But the thing is I cannot find a MOSFET. So we have the coil, we have the electrolytic capacitor from the output. And these things go back to that MOSFET. Go back here. Here. This. Yeah, these three. This is probably plus. Maybe not. Now what is here? This is confusing, I know. These things. Okay, let me take down the MOSFET. You know, I'm not clear with this MOSFET. Let me take down this. It is a double MOSFET. It is. Look, that's a gate. This is another gate. So actually this thing, look here. So it is a double MOSFET. That's bad. I don't think I have something like that. Let's check now for short, yeah? Still microscope. Let's check for short. Let's put back the RAM memory. And let's see there, on same point, if we have short anymore. No, it's not short anymore. You can see on the power supply, yeah? It's not short anymore. Let's plug the charger, we should have light. Obviously it's not working, that power supply is not working, so probably the laptop will come on but will not be displaying nothing. Yeah, we have light. Look on the charger. So actually this MOSFET is dead. Yeah, it's a dual MOSFET. So actually inside of these things are two MOSFETs. And no, you cannot replace it with different ones, with normal one. You have to replace with same double one, dual one. You think the motherboard will come on? Yeah, it probably will come on without the RAM power supply. Let's see if it's coming on. Which pins are? Maybe not. Maybe not. I want to see. I just want to see what happens if the 1.35 volts power supply is missing. So nothing happened, it's not coming on at all. But you know what? It is coming on. I have light on the... Hopefully you can see light on the power button. Yeah, the fan is not spinning, true, but it is coming on. And obviously there will be no picture on the screen. So we need the same, we need a dual MOSFET. Can I steal one? I think I can steal one from this one. I don't know what power supply is that one. You know what, let's find another board. Let's find. But I didn't have nothing to do with the dual MOSFETs. Actually, this is the first one which I found it like burn. But how can I know if it's dual or not? Yeah, based on the pins, yeah. Hmm. Dual MOSFET, that means the coil has only one MOSFET. Okay, this coil has only one MOSFET. Okay, now are two MOSFETs. Nah. Anyway, what is the name of this one? K03. 1 second. Okay, K03S3. Zero three. No, it's not that one. So that's a problem. We have to find exactly. Oh, exactly, but the same to be dual. I know. But I should have this motherboard somewhere. And that's an old one. We need a old dual core. Hmm? No, no way. What do you think about the RAM memory? Will be still good? No. Okay, this looks new. This looks new. No. Hmm. Where can I find a dual MOSFET? idea. I think I found it. Ha ha ha. I think. One second. It's not the same, obviously. Yeah. So look here. I think we found it. I think that's the one. Ah, you can't see, sorry. We have two gates on one side. Two gates. Yeah, that's the one. That should be the one. And the ground is on these three pins. The ground is there. Let's check on the other board if the ground is there. Because I have no idea if it's channel P or N. But we'll see now. Let's see now what channel is. Actually, I don't think it's important. Oh, it is. Yeah, that's ground. That's great. That's our MOSFET, yeah? Let's take out the MOSFET. Yeah, that's the one. Where did you go? Okay, it's here. It's here. Yeah, it's hot. Does mean that's the one. I know. Let me see which is the gate. Come on, I messed up. I don't remember the position. Only if I stop the video and I go back. Ohms. Let's see if these three are all together, yeah, or not. So it's not like that. All these three are all together. These are together. These are together, yeah. So if I have all these three together, does mean the chip position is like that. Yeah, it should be like that. Yeah, just leave it there, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Everything is fine, yeah. Let's check now. Maybe the MOSFET is not compatible. You know, we don't know. We don't know. If it's same dual MOSFET, if it's same channel, and that doesn't mean it will work. Trust me. Usually it's working, yeah. Usually, but can happen. Like, okay, let's check with the power supply actually for short. 19. Where are my MOSFETs? Here. Ground plus. No, it's not short. Let's check. Let's see. Probably this RAM memory is dead, you know. Well, let's see. Let's see. Charger. Yeah, those pins. Now the fan is spinning, and we have picture. Can't believe. So actually the RAM memory, which is supposed to work like around 1.35, we can check. Let's check. Let's check. That's funny. I think this is the output. It's ohms. Volts. I should check the coil. I know. So actually the voltage is 1.5 volts. 1.5, it's okay, 1.5. But from 1.5 volts up to 3 volts, yeah, which that memory was with 3 volts and was hot, the memory was very hot and it's still working, you know. I'm impressed, you know. Hmm? Yeah, this was a nice case. Was a nice case. I never met before a dual MOSFET. Never have nothing to do with dual MOSFETs. But yeah, obviously I hate these dual things, you know, because you have two MOSFETs, but the cooling surface is the same like one MOSFET. So actually your chip will work a lot more hot. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So so yeah, that's the path. So actually, if you have one coil and only one MOSFET, yeah, probably that's a dual MOSFET. Yeah. And like how I said, I predict that happen when I seen the memory is getting hot. This, so even inside dual MOSFET, only one was in short. So this one was in short and was bringing the 19 volts on this power rail, which is not 1.45, it's 1.5 volts. Yeah. Okay. So actually this power supply just move on the 19 volts. Always when you have partial shorts, short it's someone it's not like on your main thing. Yeah, so actually the short was on the 1.5 volts power rail. Yeah, that was not, when we check for short, was not shorted because the short was on the other side. Yeah, and you understand what I mean. I see so hard to explain on. Yeah, so actually your short was here and your short, yeah, was here, coming here, here, and through the memory. Because obviously, if you check 1.5, even now you check, you take a one RAM memory, you connect to 19 volts, and I'll show you like 1 amp, and you'll have around 3 volts, what we have before, yeah? It's not on short, but the electric resistance is very low when you go on high on voltage. So actually this 1.5 volts. If you go to 19, so the electric resistance probably will be like 1 ohm, 2 ohms. Yeah? Okay? Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you like the video. The laptop is working fine. Yeah? And see you later. See you later. Yeah? I haven't sorted nothing here. The oscilloscope is still somewhere in the floor. But we have to fix these things. Yeah? Bye.